Can you hear me calling out your name? You know that I'm falling and I don't know what to say. Speak a little louder, even shout. You know that I'm proud and I can't get the words out. Oh, I wanna be with you everywhere. I wanna be with you everywhere. Something's happening to me. My friends say I'm acting peculiarly. So come on, baby, you better make a start. Better make it soon before you break my heart. Oh, I wanna be with you everywhere now. Oh, no, wanna be with you everywhere. Can you hear me calling out your name? You know that I'm falling and I don't know what to say. Speak a little louder, even shout. You know that I'm proud and I can't get the words out. Oh, I wanna be with you everywhere. Oh, and I be with you everywhere. Oh, yeah. Can you hear me calling out your name? Can you hear me calling out your name?
Hello, 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 hello. How are we? How are we? How are we? Hello, Mask. Hello, Squirmother. I know we're currently in an ad break because Streamlabs was like, hey, you know what'd be funny? It'd be really, really funny if we just froze. It was not funny. It was not. But anyways, introductions first, as always. My name is Owen, and I am the Archsage of Arcanum Nixodius, our humble little library on this corner of the internet. Welcome, welcome. One sec. Okay. It is a chippy Archsage, it is. Don't worry. The 1.0 model has about a year left, maybe a year and a half. It's been in development for going on 2 years now. So we will be hitting our... So it'll probably take to do everything I want. Yes, you guys are gonna get Husko ASMR. Because they're both here behind me. And not only are they both here, but I closed the door, which that's gonna drive Bandit nuts. So he's gonna start telling me here in a bit that he wants the door open. So high probability for Husky ASMR. But that's neither here nor there. But no, it is here, there, and everywhere. Huh? Uh-huh. We linked it back to the song. We linked it back. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta pause these. Otherwise, someone will come in here and they will Squirtle sex you all awake. Boosh. Boosh. Yeah. Oh, gods. Yes, that is very true. That is, yes. He will stream jump scare. I think he's just claustrophobic. I really do. And not in the sense of like afraid of small spaces, but just in the sense that he needs to be able to feel like he's able to leave someplace. Like he can't feel trapped in, claustrophobic. Not like the small places claustrophobic, but like if I no, he's scared of Maria Carey. She is defrosting. He senses it. He senses it. All right. Quick. Let's see. Now, everyone smile for the camera. We're going to take a little picture here in a wee bit. There we go. Yes. Yes. And you guys all know the reason why, right? You guys all know the reason why? See, there's meme reasons, but the real reason is outside of like grocery stores, okay? They haven't figured out how to commercialize Thanksgiving. Ah, I knew it was only a matter of time. All right, one sec. is so true. That is so true. I also took the time to fill up his water and all of that stuff. But okay. So, does everyone have their blankies? I hope everyone has their blankies for story time. Alright, do you have your onesies? A robe is also acceptable if you don't have a onesie. Okay. Okay. Alright. That is also acceptable. Wink. Wink. Alright. I'm not even kidding. Well, I'm not wearing any pants, so yeah, jeans will count. Alright. There we go. So, we are continuing our reading of The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. Alright. Which Mask, who's in chat right now, so generously donated to us, and you're really Mask. On behalf of the pages and myself, thank you. Like, this is such a wonderful and lovely book collection. Well, I mean, yeah, I did sell the pants, but like, it was also a requirement for the VTuber license. Okay, when you get certified as a VTuber, you have to choose between giving up showers or giving up pants. And I chose to give up pants because I like showers too much. Okay. Now, of all times, right now, that's a yes. don't want to have to cancel stream, but I don't. We're gonna give this another try. If it doesn't work out, okay, because he's throwing a pretty big fit right now. Okay. Well. Well. Okay. We might not be able to do the reading stream. And instead, stream tonight will just be... Yeah, no, it's okay. Stream tonight will just be us chatting while I sit next to Bandit and pet him. Because that's all he wants. He just wants me to sit next to him and pet him. Alright. So, we might not do the reading tonight as much as I'd like to. I'm gonna see if he'll settle down. Otherwise, stream tonight is just gonna be us chatting. Calm down. Okay. I'm gonna put the book away for right now, and I might not be able to bounce from ear to ear, but stream tonight is just gonna be us chatting. Alright, and I'm gonna sit here and pet Bandit and Sahara. Bandit, come here, boy. What are you doing? Yep. And we'll just sit and chat tonight. Okay. Sit, chat, and probably work on some things. Together, so let's see. Well, I'll be alternating. What are you getting into? Bandit. Oh, I see now. How'd that get there? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? If you come out here, come on, right here, boy. Good boy, good boy. There we go. Oh, shush, 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 shush. Shush. We'll add that in later. Shush, 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 shush. Okay, it's me know that. Let's see if we can change the title. Okay. All right. There we go. Wow. I just found out that the word bone, is not allowed in Twitch titles. Good to know. Okay, I'm gonna turn my ASMR mic off real quick. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I tried to mitigate it. So, the long story short is one of the reasons why Husky ASMR is 500,000 points is in order for me to set it up so it happens, you guys have to experience that, because I have to unplug my mic and move it so that way the cord can reach the floor. So, consider this your free Husky ASMR. Okay, this happens occasionally where my little fur babies, oh, you're fine, you guys are fine, you've done nothing wrong, where my little fur babies let me know that, hey, it doesn't matter what I plan, they're the plan. So, come here. Who's a good girl, Sahara? Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Can I get kisses? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're such a sweetie. For a second, I thought Bandit was giving me kisses. He doesn't ever do kisses. Yes, I am the co-host tonight. I am very much the co-host. And I'll even, give me a second. I'll even return your channel points. What you're hearing in the background right now is not a sound I do. This is exclusively a Bandit sound. And that's him chewing on a bone in front of the mic. So that's actually what the background noise is right now. And so I'm going to get a nice, comfy fireplace. There we go. as Mask very diligently pointed out, tonight's host is Bandit and Sahara, and I'm just the co-host. So, what you have tonight is a little bit of husky ASMR. Not the meme kind, but the actual husky ASMR. Because what you're going to hear is Bandit chewing on a bone, while I sit here and pet him and Sahara. So, husky ASMR. You guys have always wondered what it is. Well, by request of my 2 stream managers, alright, it is happening tonight. So, who's a good boy, Bandit? Who's a good boy? That you are? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. That's good. You too, Sahara. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Who's a good boy? Oh yes. See, you can hear Bandit just gnawing on this bone. He's almost done with it because it's just a rawhide bone. Did you know? Here's your fun husky fact for you. Male adult huskies bite force is actually stronger than a pit bull's, stronger than a Rottweiler's. It's one of the strongest bite forces in all dog breeds. Okay. It frequently gets measured at 320 pounds per square inch, where most other dog breeds get measured about 280, 290 pounds per square inch, PSI. Now, to put that in context, your average human can usually produce about 100 with a bite, roughly. Okay. And then putting it further into context, sharks and alligators and crocodiles usually are measured about like 1,000 PSI. So your average male husky with lions about like 600 to like 800-ish, I think, off the top of my head, has 3 times the bite force of a human and has a third of the bite force of sharks, alligators, and crocodiles. Why is that important, you might ask? Well, since Bandit is hosting stream tonight, because I am on the floor with him, and my model keeps losing track. Yep, my model keeps losing tracking because I actually have to hold it in my hand. Yeah, with power skill. Yes, we're doing a bite tier list. And we are doing a bite tier list. Is because Bandit started with a full-on rawhide bone that he found somewhere in the room. Either him or Sahara had hid it somewhere in the room. That was me earlier asking, "What are you doing, boy?" It's like he was like rooting around a bunch of stuff. And then he like Mario Sunshine style. I could even see, instead of it saying Shine Git, it appeared Bone Git above his head. Whipped a bone out of nowhere. I'm like, no, okay. And just went to town on it. In the time, so we've been going on stream for a half hour now. In that time, we've gone from a full bone to maybe about an inch left. That's why that's important. Is because he absolutely demolishing this bone. But paradoxically, despite having one of the strongest bite forces amongst dogs, alright, Huskies are actually some of the naturally friendliest dogs. Absolutely some of the naturally friendliest dogs in any breed profile that you... Yeah. He's a big boy. He is, when he was younger and more muscular, he was 80 pounds. He's now a good 73 to 75. But keep in mind, your average male adult husky is between 60 to 65 pounds. So he is actually a really big boy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Know how most people train. Yeah, Bandit is not like most dogs. Most people train, is they train on bone, so that way they can cut steel. No, he trained on steel, so that way he can better cut bone. That is my Husky. And I love him for it. Sometimes he's a pain in my ass, like tonight, because he is fundamentally, and always has been before I even got Sahara, he is a very narcissistic dog. Yes, Husko logic indeed. Husko logic. Yes, he's actually a really smart boy. He's a retired service dog. I've only had him going on, we're at 5 years, 5.5, going on 6. His original owner was a Vietnam War veteran who had him trained as a PTSD service dog. So he's actually really, really smart. And not only is he really smart, but he's really, really, really attentive to people's emotions. So, and I didn't know that when I went to adopt him. I was just getting another husky because it'd been a year since my last one passed away, and I missed having him. And Sahara here is just a little cuddle bug. Yes, she is. I might get her trained to be an ESA. I think it's too late for her to actually get trained. And that bone's gone. Is this the part where you tell me that you're done chewing? Is that what's going on? And you want out? No, you just wanted me to open up the door again. Okay. That okay. That okay. Are you gonna start up, both of you? Oh dear, it might get worse. Alright. So this is a common theme that happens between the two of them. Is Bandit will... Okay, I'm gonna warn you guys, this is gonna get to an adult topic really fast. Alright, but it is kind of funny. It is kind of funny, okay? So, Bandit often, especially late at night, like when he's ready to settle down and all that stuff, he'll go for, we'll use the euphemism of adult cuddles with Sahara. Alright. So he will try to do adult cuddling with Sahara. Okay. And Sahara will mistake that for her because she's young. She's 3, going on 4, and she's fixed. He's fixed. Alright, I don't know why he tries, but he just tries. Sahara will mistake that for, hey, you want to play? Let's play. Let's play. Let's play. And that's what happens, is that he keeps trying to go for adult cuddles, and then she takes it as, we're gonna play. We're gonna play. We're gonna play. She's the smooth-brained, no thought. Like, yeah. It's about every other night, Bandit's like, okay, sweetie, it's time for you to do your wifely duties. And she's like, what do you mean wifely duties? I love you like you're my brother. Very, very anime protagonist situation. Of the sad kind. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Warning. Alright. There might be a loud popping noise. There might be some static. I'm gonna be doing some things again. Okay. That I gotta fix. Well, actually, no, I'll wait till after stream. Well, now what? Are you gonna be calm? I sat next to you, I petted you, you got to chew a bone. Are you gonna be calm? Are you gonna be calm, Bandit? Well. What do? Pages, what do you guys want to do at this point? Okay? What do you guys want to do? Ooh. VGen's gonna bankrupt me. I see this epic artwork and I'm just like, I must have, despite having so much artwork already and even more coming in the pipe. Even more. Boop. What the? This is insane. You're way too good for the prices that you're. Wow. Wow. Too EP to think? Okay, I feel that. I'm gonna share a secret with you guys. Alright, so part of the reason why these Monday, Wednesday, Friday ASMR streams are shorter, not just because I have to be up in the morning, but also a half hour before stream starts, I take my sleeping pills. So roughly an hour and a half, 2 hours in, after doing ASMR, I'm getting really sleepy, really EP, and so it's perfect. It's a perfect way to wind down the day, and then I just hour after stream's over, go and lay down and fall asleep. Fall into a deep, 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 deep sleep. Deep, deep, deep sleep. Yeep, 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 yeep. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. You know what? Let's just chat. Alright, just chat. Alright. Chat, do some things together. Oh my. Oh my. Ooh. Ooh. See, I'm on VGen right now, and I'm just like, don't burn the wallet, don't burn the wallet. Don't burn the wallet, don't burn the wallet. Okay, it's hard, it's hard. It's very hard. The urge, the ungodly urge to just go and commissioning artwork is addicting. Which, sidebar out there, if any of my pages are interested in becoming a VTuber and need help, I've been doing this for 2.5 years now. I know a lot of really cool people, and I love helping people out. So, if any of you would be interested. So, I don't know, I guess I'll just talk about my day and all of that stuff. So, today was my first day at my apprenticeship, where I actually got to write. We're easing our way into writing motions and decisions. What does that mean? Well, I'm gonna shatter something for you guys. All right, shatter an illusion for you. A lot of judges' opinions and a lot of decisions, they aren't always written by the judge. What happens, and this is courts wide, is most judges have an assistant, an apprentice, a clerk, something like that. Alright, who actually does the hard work of writing them. The really, really important ones, don't get me wrong, alright? The really important ones are in fact written by the judge. But there are a certain amount that are kind of, probably the best way to put this is to like equate it to like car mechanic terms. Okay? So a senior car mechanic Can they change the oil? Yes. Are they going to do all 30 to 50 oil changes when they have junior car mechanics standing by? No. No, they're not. Alright. They're gonna go and do the really hard problems, like the things that are like full engine swaps and things like that, where their experience is going to be way more valuable and their time is going to be way better used. But the junior mechanics get to do the day-to-day grunt work, the stuff that happens 30 to 50 times in a day. So, and that's kind of the same thing with like a judge, with an apprenticeship with a judge, is that we're working our way into it, but I am gonna end up writing pretty much the vast majority of his like day-to-day stuff. Not the hard stuff, not the complicated stuff, but the stuff that is like, in short, like today was a Sob Citizen case. I swear he has a sick sense of humor. I swear. I spent the past week, and I'm finishing it up, I was doing a report on sovereign citizens. I am an expert on sovereign citizens for the next 2 weeks. Then I'll forget all of it, but I have read more things about sovereign citizens. Like when he first was like, hey, yeah, could you write a report on sovereign citizens for me? I want to better understand them. I'm like, yeah, this will be a lot of fun. Let's go. I concluded my rough draft with inanity begets depravity, which is a very fancy way of saying this shit is so stupid it has driven me insane. It is a very, like, the sheer amount of idiocy, because like it's how can you believe in this? How can you believe in this? And you know, don't get me wrong. Okay, I understand that some amount of them have mental health issues, and those mental health issues are what causes them to believe in it. Okay, there's a good portion of them that don't have mental health issues. There's a good portion of them that legitimately believe in this stuff, that have bought it hook, line, and sinker. And, what? 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 That's the sound of my brain fizzling and leaking out of my ears. Because it's like, tell me, can someone explain this to me? How does thumbprinting your document in red ink and or blood, alright, make it more official? Because they believe that. Or tell me, how does writing this is a self-executing contract and then writing underneath it failure to comply, failure to respond constitutes assent i.e. if you don't respond to the demands in this contract, you merely reading the contract, you merely reading this contract means that you are complying with it. And if you don't respond, you're indicating your compliance with it. Alright. But if you do respond, you are violating the terms of the contract that they have laid out. And also indicating your compliance with it. What? What? How does that work? Oh, and it gets better. It's better. How does attaching an invoice to how does attaching an invoice to your court filings allow you to bill the court and or the judge for your time? Furthermore, how is your time worth $10,000 an hour? I am training to become a lawyer. Very few lawyers can charge $10,000 an hour. Very few. Okay. Because this was one of the documents I was looking over where this guy had billed our courtroom for $900,000. Alright? And it was pure inanity. And it beget depravity. Like, you have to be depraved to believe in this stuff. You absolutely do. Absolutely. Okay. Alrighties. I am gonna find someone to raid, though. Alright. I do apologize for the shorter stream tonight. Unfortunately, the Huskos hijacked streams. So, and that happens. Ooh. 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 I think I know to go raid. Okay. I've been wanting to get to know this guy better, so be kind to him. Alright. I'm gonna make this up for you guys. Alright. So, we're gonna try tomorrow. I'm gonna try to fit an ASMR stream in and try to start a little earlier too. Alright, so we get a bit more time together. Okay. But we are ending a little early, and I do apologize. Part of the reason behind us ending a little early is I had only the book reading planned, and the Huskos hijacked that plan, and now that they've calmed down, like Bandit's asleep, Sahara's sleeping outside because she likes to sleep outside, we only have like a half hour left in stream, and so yeah. Anywho, okay. Alright, everyone. Please be kind to Red. He's a fellow male ASMR VTuber, and there's only like 5-6 of us on Twitch total, so I don't want to scare him away. Okay. I know there's more of us, but feels like. Nothing against the ladies who do ASMR. Absolutely nothing against the ladies who do ASMR. They do a wonderful job. I just noted that the amount of men that do ASMR is nowhere near the amount of women. And, well, we need to fix that. We gotta get those numbers up, okay? Okay. So, let's all go send them some good encouragement. And I hope everyone had a good night. I hope you enjoyed this impromptu husky stream. We'll be back tomorrow and Friday. And Saturday, we're doing a spooky movie night. Okay? Alright. Sleep well, Pages. Sleep well. Sleep well.
Bye. Bye, bye. Bye, bye, me. Amigo.
good abilities. Oh, it'd be fun to play as a Terminator. Oh my gosh, except I think it'd be too slow. I kind of like how quick this one is. Get over here. Boop. I should take this. Why not? Do 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 do. Yeah, see, this is like a moment where I'd want to like up the difficulty. Just like, I can't. Is there a button that says like partway through, like, hey, could you maybe like send more bad guys? I want to fight them. You got him?
Wow, I sure have a lot of memories
Let's
here.
do it.
Oh, hello. I want to show you that means a lot to me, and it's over here on what I call the podcasting set. And yes, I know, dies to removal,
Oh, a
died to
librarian class
removal.
would
That's
be
largely
incredible.
because
I would
my
definitely
friend
give
Vince
that one a shot.
lives very far away,
I would
and we
totally
tried
give
for
it a
many
shot.
years to fly him out and do several episodes while he was out and release them. Dies to removal really meant a lot to me, and obviously Vince is my friend. The podcast just needed to kind of go on permanent hiatus, but this is that set, and it's supposed to have that feel of like you're coming into the professor's office and we're having a conversation. And again, many wonderful things back there, but this one is something very special.
Yay!
Avison's spear, which was made by the amazing cosplayer and another dear friend of mine, Christine Sprankle. And that was a really prominent image for the time. It got a lot of attention. Magic wasn't quite as mainstream. When
Oh, yeah.
Sprankle retired from Magic cosplay,
Yeah, honestly, I just
she
wish
gave
there
me,
was a toggle that says,
the
maybe you could
spear,
send,
and
like,
it even still
a few
lights up.
more-
I don't know if the
send me a
camera
few more
will
bodies.
catch that. I asked her the last time I saw her, how do I replace the batteries when this eventually dies? And she said, you don't. So I'm going to shut that off.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah,
and I
do
don't want to
my
go over
best.
everything, but these, because you don't usually see them in the Dies to Removal
It was
set,
totally
is
all me.
almost every single
100%.
dual deck.
No, I'm kidding.
Every dual deck,
mods
just
that are
about. I
really
think I'm
good at this
missing
game
one or
too,
two.
that I get the help with.
Not
Better
all
than
of
just
them they
playing
made
with bots
boxes
by
for,
myself.
so I've put them in some other
So-
boxes, but I have them all. I really loved dual decks. I didn't love every dual
Which
deck.
one was this again?
You go back
Minimal.
through those old reviews, but I
Minimal.
love them as a product. It's definitely something
I don't know
that
why,
miss.
but I looked
So
at,
before I show you my
the-
office and the editor's
my Space
suite, I'm
Marine's
going to show
head,
you
and I
my
half
old
expected it
office
to
and
move
the
with
old
my head like
editor's
it
suite,
was
which
attached
were
to my
one and the
face
same.
tracking.
It's right down
It's
here,
not.
this hallway,
It's not.
restroom, and also loading ready run again.
I
There were a
might
lot
do,
of
what are they
influences
called? The
that in-
trials? I think you do trials on like single mode. I think I want to do that. After this, we have one more to do, but we're gonna look. Let's see, what should we spend my money on? Welcome everyone, just playing some Space Marine 2. I'm a Warhammer VTuber, so like I know a thing or two. Not everything about Warhammer, but I've read quite a bit. I've read about 30, a little over 30 books at this point, so I know a little bit. I know enough. How about that? I know enough. Trials give you a bunch of money. Yes, we'll do trials. We'll do trials maybe after this. Great. I like the bulwark. It's kind of like the style I usually go with, like when I just kind of play. Cosmetics. Just dropped in, saw the beautiful red colors of the bulwark class. I went to the same route in operations. The best time purging Xenos and heretics. Honestly, it is. That's normally how I purge in Space Marine 2 and Space Marine. But I had the power axe. The power axe, I was like a ballerina. I was just dancing everywhere. Dancing. You can't see me, but I'm moving. I think for me personally, it was a recent favorite tidbit of lore when I was looking at the Black Legion warbands. Apparently, there's a warband called the Shriven, formerly called the Brazen Drakes. They were helping to fend off the opening of the Great Rift, but got tainted over time, which when the Custodies were delivering the Primaris found out the Drakes turned traitor. The Shield Captain ordered to kill the loyal Primaris, which was the only instance that the Primaris turned renegade. Wow. Where have I heard of the Shriven? I feel like, is it a fantasy thing? For some reason, I feel like it's like a fantasy thing that I've heard, the Shriven. Probably not. So, I don't know what upgrades to get. Also, 7 missions operations mode, and I have to play against people. I have to play against people. I don't know how to do that. Well, I know how to do it. Am I confident enough to do it yet? No. I recently got into Warhammer because of this game. I actually just started watching your stuff last night. Love the videos. Thank you so much, Jason Marie. I am glad you're liking it. There's a lot of really good people out there for like lore videos if you're interested in more in stuff that's like more in depth, I would say. Probably. Welcome back, everyone. For those of you who haven't been here in a bit, we're just playing some Space Marine, just vibing and
inspired me to make my channel. It wasn't just Loading Ready Run, but they did play a very important part. I always wanted to have a moon base of my own, and I thought Tolarian Community College is like some knockoff of the moon base, but now it's more like a knockoff of Command Zone. I don't know. You know, we draw inspiration from many places, but this, for many, many years when I was here, and all by myself at first, this was my office down here. So for the first several years, I was all alone in here. I had no staff, and I worked from morning till night. Right over there is where my computer was. There was none of this in here. It was all empty other than just the desk with my computer on it and crap all over the floor. And one weekend, I think we were doing our Trans Lifeline fundraiser. Olivia was over for the weekend, and she goes, "Why don't you clean this up?" And I said, I can't, I'm too busy. And she spent the weekend organizing my magic cards, cleaning all the crap up off the floor, and I swear within a few weeks, it was all a mess again. But again, it was just me working here, and so stuff needed to go on the floor. But eventually, I was convinced you gotta bring on some people to help you, and I'm so glad that I did. And I brought on my first editor, and we set up a little desk, I think right here with an editing computer. I loved it and was able to expand to having 2 editors. And by the time I reached my 3rd editor, I gave them my desk and I moved up to my new office. But that wasn't the end. One day they came to me and they said, "Hey, Prof, is there any way we can take this board off the window? We're not getting any sunlight. We can't get any fresh air. We don't know if it's raining or sunny out." And I realized that when your employees come to you asking not for more money, but for fresh air and sunlight, that you really, I don't want to be that kind of a job. So we created the Executive Editor Suite, which is upstairs. And now this is just shipping, where we do all of our whatnot shipping of cool items and things like that. We need to go upstairs to see the Executive Editor Suite, as well as the professor's office. I'll go over the kitchen and living room in just a moment, but this is probably the coolest room in Tolarian Community College now, and it's the Executive Editor Suite. This is where the team works that bring you all the awesome Tolarian Community College videos. We have 4 full-time editors. One of them is operating the camera, and another one is out today. But there's Kevin, over here working on a shuffle up and play. And we have Connor over here, and they're working on, I think, a Whatnot ad. This was just an upstairs storage space that I was able to convert into this. I was able to make sure that it had a lot of light. And now I do think it's just a great vibes, great hangout spot. The team plays not Magic the Gathering, apparently, but Star Wars Unlimited when they take their breaks, and they use not Tolarian Community College dice, but Commander at Home. Sure, so we're off-brand on a couple. These stairs here always make me think of Deep Space Nine. When Sisko walked out of his office, he would be elevated because it was Cardassian design, and whenever I come in to talk to the team, I feel a little like I'm stepping out into ops and saying, all right, we got a problem, some ship just came through the wormhole, or it's a new secret layer alert. I just love this room. It's not my office though, my office is down this way. While we're going through, we could talk about in here, this is the living room and kitchen. I just love this space as well, and that was part of the important thing. I told you that when I started, I was just in my windowless, miserable basement. So when I was able to move into this office, it was important to me to make it a comfortable space, a space that I would not be depressed having to spend over 40 hours a week in. And now that I have a team, I hope that that translates over to them and that this is, you know, as far as workspaces are concerned, a great area. We have our morning meetings in here. We keep the kitchen fairly stocked. It's just more comfortable than a sterile office environment. We do office parties, pre-releases, draft nights, commander nights. Oh, over here, I was about to sit down. Over here, this was filled until recently with booster boxes, and I never wanted anyone to show it, but it was basically my retirement fund when I was just a college professor. I didn't actually have a retirement because I was adjunct or part-time, which is a growing problem in academia. So I was just buying booster boxes of Magic the Gathering, hoping they would go up in value in 30 years so that I could sell. I'm like, look at how much a revised booster box is going for. Surely this booster box of original Theros will also increase in value. It didn't. And then down here is my office. Come along. This is where the professor works. This is it, extremely clean. As recently as 24 hours ago, crap all over the floor. I put it all in this closet. I just went like a snowmobile, pushing it all in there. It's a lot nicer than that downstairs one. Oh, look, it's another one of the boards. I could have a big, beautiful window overlooking. Actually, considering what is on the other side of that is not that appealing. I kind of like it. I still edit some of the videos. I like to edit the Is It Worth It to Buy videos and many of the vlog videos. And every now and then I like to be relevant still. So I'm still editing several of the videos. It always makes me feel good when someone says, wow, editing on this video is great. Your team is fantastic. And it's one of the few ones that I do. I just hit the lav mic when I did that. And if you see me stream or you see me guest on someone's stream like EDH Hijinks, this is where I'm seated. And this is where I do my Whatnot streams, such as the Whatnot stream that I'm doing on August 28th at 3 p.m. Pacific, and I'm giving away 12 commander decks. Oh, look at the editing here. That's right, an ad in the middle of the office tour. You gotta pay the rent somehow, but maybe you'll get a free commander deck. Just come to my Whatnot stream on August 28th at 3 p.m. Pacific, or use my invite code to create an account by going to www.whatnot.com/invite/Tolarian College. Whatnot is just if eBay and Twitch had a baby, and you can see me streaming right from this location. Look, here I am in the B-roll streaming from this location, doing fun things, talking off the cuff, and giving away Magic product to you, as well as having some cool items in the store from my personal collection that I like to sell and help keep funding Tolarian Community College. So I hope to see you on August 28th on that Whatnot stream. Details in this video's description. And no, I will not be opening up that closet. The only part of this live workspace that is still kind of house-like is this room. I thought that a guest bedroom was a really cool thing to be able to offer, like when Vince came out to record Dies to Removal. Don't stay at a hotel, stay at Tolarian Community College. And now this is just gonna turn into somebody's office. It's just wardrobe for me because we go through a lot of different outfits. So I don't like people actually staying here anymore now that we're a full functioning office, because it's a little weird for people to be coming into work and a guest coming out in their pajamas or something. So nobody actually stays in there. It'll probably turn into an office for someone as we continue to expand. And this is the connecting staircase. And I always have to say, because we are a shoe-off policy here, as we go down, please be very careful, as many prominent members of the Magic community have tumbled down them. Ooh, Black Lotus. And then over here, this is kind of the accessory review table. And this bulletin board is one of the few props that I've wanted to save from office hours skits. This is when I had office hours with Teferi Magic, and that's one of my favorites. And we had to build a kind of hallway. And that was before I had anybody. And I was still setting up the cameras and things like that for that shoot. It was pretty crazy. And so we've got little knickknacks and things here. This booster box of Magic Origins is pretty special because it was sent to me from Rudy at Alpha Investments. Some years back, he got into some trouble in his YouTube channel where he got hacked, or I think it was one of those phishing scams, and he absolutely could not recover his passwords or get back into his account. I linked him up with someone at YouTube who was able to circumvent all of the barriers in his way and help him get his channel restored. And so he wrote me this little thank you note on the Magic Origins box and sent it over to me. And I just like to save it because, you know, we're all in this together and we're a community that help each other out and all of that good stuff. So it's just a little thing that makes me smile. Oh, and if you turn around, this is what the editors see. We often have all 4 people back here, and each one of these is a monitor of each one of our 7 different cameras. We have someone monitoring our audio levels. Since I'm on the lav, we are using this as we speak, or as I speak. We'll have our on-set judge. We'll have somebody recording the moves and just watching over the cards, that sort of thing. And so, yeah, it's a really big operation, a wonderful team that I'm so grateful to have. It's so much more fun and fulfilling than the days when I was all alone down here. It really is. And then over here is the Shuffle Up and Play set. So I guess it's a little dark in here because all the lights are facing that way. We can turn this one on, hopefully not too harsh on me. This is our rig. We use the boom mics as the main, and people are laved up as a backup in case anything goes wrong, so we've got that built in. And Shuffle Up and Play is actually a 7-camera setup when we're doing Commander with 1 camera on each playmat, which is what lets us zoom in on the cards without any real loss of quality. The dark steel plate was also made by Christine Sprankle. This character Phil, because it's actually a background fill to not have a big empty space. I have here my collection of revised Magic the Gathering cards on a kind of spellbook podium. And this is the Shuffle Up set, which has got actually a lot of other cosplayer donations. Tappy Toe Claws made the Isochron Scepter for me. And Mel Lee made the Sword of Feast and Famine. The Season 3 plaque is probably going to end up going there. We're having it made as we speak, but here's our Season 2 plaque of all the awesome people who we greatly appreciate who supported Shuffle Up and Play to continue being ad-free and sponsor-free, and we're going to have an additional plaque for Season 3 there. Everyone asks about the Mox Ruby. Why is there no Mox Ruby? And that's because I infamously did not know how to use a Mox Ruby when I played against Alpha Investments at GP Vegas and was playing with like a $50,000 Alpha and Beta deck and was so nervous that when I pulled out a real Mox Ruby and it's written in the old typeface and I was like, wait, is this, you can sacrifice it or this? And the whole crowd laughed at me, making me even more nervous and embarrassed. They were literally using $100 bills as life keepers, so it was like $2,000. It was supposed to be my life total. I was definitely more nervous than I am right now without a script. And so when we put up the Moxes, I'm like, Mox Ruby, what's a Mox Ruby? The professor doesn't know what a Mox Ruby is, and so it's not there. But someone actually sent me a Mox Ruby, and I keep it over on the bookcase, and you can't really see it in shots, but it is there, and it was a nice little thoughtful gesture of someone to send that out to me. Another fun thing about the Shuffle Up and Play background is that everything's a deck box. This Hedron is a Leaf Kicker deck box, which opens somehow and actually will hold a 100 double-sleeved Commander deck. This Sensei's Divining Top is a deck box that opens up and holds a 100 double-sleeved Magic the Gathering deck. This Chaos Orb is a deck box. Everything's a deck box. And it opens up and holds a 100 card double-sleeved Commander deck. It's kind of like a Pokeball. Like, my Commander, I choose you. And then this is one of Christine Sprankle's Liliana crowns. Actually, she left that hidden in my bookcase. Our guests tend to actually leave or hide a lot of treasures on set for me to find later, and it's always very touching. If we go over past the Shuffle Up set, watch your head, there's a package here from YouTube that I think might be another little treasure to put up on the wall, because this, and I'm opening this here live on camera, because if it's broken, this will be the evidence of it. I hear they sometimes arrive broken. Oop, Oh, wow, it's huge. It's not broken, but it looks really big and heavy. And it's the 1 million subscriber plaque. Let's be very careful. Let's not break this. Wow, it's giant. There we go. Presented to Tolarian Community College for passing 1 million subscribers. And then there's a little note. You did it. One mission, one channel, and one more thing. 1 million subscribers. You may have started with just a few viewers, but your voice, passion, and creativity have now touched the lives of people around the world. Oh man, it's getting sentimental. And the community you've built is enriched by the stories you've shared as you bring people together. To honor this milestone, we're proud to present you with the Gold Creator Award. We hope this special recognition will remind you how much you mean to so many. Every day, you are redefining how content is created and watched, one voice and one video at a time. It's a privilege to be part of your journey. We can't wait to see what you do next. And they're right, because I think I am still just getting started. I hope you've enjoyed the office tour. Now you know a little bit about what's going on behind the scenes, but there's a lot more that's going to be coming your way, so stay tuned, because Tolarian Community College is still growing and going strong. I got 1 million subscribers!